Now coming to the stage, your host for this evening, Jackie Sanchez.
Real hot girl shit. Hey, bitch, I'm a problem, nobody solving. You can keep hating, I'm popping regardless. He wanna build it like Megan Thee Stallion. Don't want your nigga cause I want his daddy. I like to switch up my style every week. I gotta switch up my hair every day. I ain't no hoe, but I do be on going. I promise my niggas gon' love me the same. I'm a hoe.
Boom. All right, Palm Beach Improv, how we doing tonight? Great. That didn't sound phenomenal. There's a lot of people in here I can see. I know there's some gaps. Let's give it one more shot. How you guys doing tonight? Oh, right. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm very excited to be here. I don't sound like it. I'm sorry, Zoloft. But I'm very excited. We got a really great show for you guys tonight. You got the graduating class that's been working really hard. I got to see some of the stuff they did. Give it up for them. You'll get to see them soon. Yep. And then you got some of the new faces, some locals you see around here, very talented people. So you got a full show. You got to deal with my voice throughout all of it. I'm sorry. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Wellington, Florida. Any Wellingtonians in the house? All right, perfect. Fuck people from Wellington. Hate those rich assholes, am I right? Yeah, I'll explain. I've been on Zoloft for a very long time. Anyone else on Zoloft? Okay, couple honest people. Nice. It's a very common drug, I'm aware. But yeah, I've been on it for a while, for like 9 years now, which is terrible. I know, don't tell me why. But I got on it because I didn't really know how to handle my anger and anxiety when I was younger. I had a pretty fucked up situation happen to me. My parents are okay, don't worry about that. But I was like 17, 18. I was in a relationship. I had this boyfriend. I was really, really into him. I like dick, sorry. It's usually a surprise. But yeah, I'm not a lesbian. But, oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you, though. That's very kind of you. Anyway, so I have this boyfriend. We're dating for... Should I let you do your thing? I'm dating this dude for like a year and a half, and things are going very smooth. I'm like, man, he might be the one. So I was like, I'm gonna give him the flower, you know. I'm gonna let him clap my cheeks a little bit, and so I had sex with him. I lost my virginity to him, right? And it was nice, you know. But then 2 weeks later, he fucked my best friend, and yeah, that's a man for you. Yes, you're right. Now I should be gay, but can't do it yet. So I was very upset about this happening to me. I didn't really like it, and I didn't know how to process those emotions. So my young brain was like, let's fucking throw a party, because that's what you do in Wellington. Is you're the cool kid. You have a house party. You get a keg. You get Malibu. You get Four Locos. You get fucking Black and Milds. You get weed. You get ecstasy. I want everyone to die at my party. I want to get revenge and have the best party and not invite either of them, you know, like, and that's, I'm gonna show you. So I have this giant party and everything's going pretty good. I'm shit faced. Everyone's having a good time. And then this guy walks in, and I just kind of see the guy, and my brain just switches. And this dude was very good friends with my now ex-boyfriend, but my best friend also had a huge crush on him. So I was like, all right, I'm fucking that guy tonight. That's that's the plan. That's what I have to do. There's no choice. So I was like, all right, we gotta get him in my room. You know, it's a house party. We're all hanging out in the living room. I'm like, I gotta get him in my room. But I kind of looked like this, but like gave way less fucks, which is hard to believe. But I really didn't look good. I was wearing fucking limited 2 granny panties and like. rocking camis instead of bras because that's what you do. So I was like, all right, I gotta try to lure him in there. And I was like, what am I gonna say? Because I'm not a normal girl. I was like, have you come check out my Adam Sandler posters in my room? Those are pretty cool. Or my lava lamp looks cool when you're drunk. Like, look at that. So I said some of that stuff. It worked. He came into my room and I was like, fuck yeah. So we start 17-year-olds hooking up. So step one is like 3 pop kisses and then you grab the dick. And so I'm glad you guys are into it. Good. This is usually where I lose people, but you're right on board. So I grab his penis, but when I grab his penis, now I had only had one my whole life. So when I grabbed it, I was like, whoa. It's like, oh shit. I was like, man, because the other dude, was whatever. But this was a dick. This was like, and I was like, oh my God. So I was like, shit. But I'm like brutally honest, like to a fault. And I was like, hey man, I can't suck or fuck that. Like, see how small this is? That's it. That's the widest it goes. So so I was like, shit. And he was like, oh, okay. And like goes to tuck his dick away. And I was like, no. He's like, we can't give up now. Like we've made it this far. Let's make it count. And he's like, you could jerk me off. And I was like, fuck yeah, I could jerk you off. You're right, I could. So I was like, I'm gonna make this the best fucking hand job I've ever given in my life. So hopefully he tells him about this great hand job I gave. So I jump in front of him and I rip my shirt off and I'm like, you want tits? Negative tits, but look at him. And so, doing that, I'm double handing the thing because my hands are tiny and I'm really working and I'm looking him like dead in the eye. And I don't do that very often. Very dead eyes, but I'm just like, you like that shit? And just fucking and like trying to dirty talk at the same time. I'm like, nipples, areola, vagina lips. Like I just don't know what's gonna get him going, but something worked because he erupted. So I did it and I was like, yeah, but I never seen like a dick like erupt, like a big dick erupt like that, And it just shot and like, I was like, my posters, like, don't ugh. Gosh. And now I'm gay. No, I should be gay. That's it though. That's the story. He told the boyfriend, "Thank you." I make guys come with my hands. That's not a talent you girls have. But yeah, so so I'm on Zoloft because because of that situation. But I'm obviously not 100% there. I'm also like I'm really attracted to older fat guys. Thank you. If the men weren't paying attention before, their eyes are ready. You like what you see. Yeah, I've always been into really old men. I don't have daddy issues, by the way. I know you're assuming it right off the bat, but my dad is very cool. He's a doctor, so he will save me financially. If if talking about jerking off dicks doesn't work out in the future, then he'll save me. He's really cool. He's super supportive. Like he was so cool. I was like, I should just have 2 of these on all day, every day, and just paying my bills. So I banged the old men, but I did kind of stop. I got a little weirded out by it. I was hanging out with an old dude, and we were like eating nachos, and he was like, "Oh, excuse me." And he went to the bathroom, and he came back out with a pill, and I was like, "Oh shit." So okay, like it's Tuesday, but I'm down. Like, what are we doing? And he just kind of looked at me. He's like, it's a Zantac. Did you want one? And I was like, what the fuck is a Zantac? I thought he said Xanax, so I popped it. And all right, not a drug crowd. Cool. More into the hand jobs. Great. All right, I'll give you guys one more, and then I'll bring up your first comedian or second comedian. I don't have like a real job besides this. Surprise. Not a lot of people want to hire me because I sound like a dead robot. So so I don't get many job offers. I did work for delivery dudes for a while. Are you guys familiar with the service? Couple stoners. Okay, great. uh, Basically, the service is like a bunch of stoned kids picking up food from like Applebee's and trying not to eat it on the way to your house. It's the whole job. Uh, But I left that job because it got a little creepy as well. Pull up to this house, knock on the door. This old man opens the door, but like way too old for me to fuck, so I didn't even look twice. And he's like, "Oh hey, come in." And I was like, "Ooh, that's a weird offer, you know." But like I'm on the clock, so I don't know how to like politely decline being kidnapped. So I was like, "All right," and I walk in the house. I'm a little high at the time. I'm not thinking. And then he slams the door shut and it automatically locks behind me. And I was like, oh, that's sketchier. Cool. We gotta be alert. So I'm trying to like look tough and act sober, but I'm fucking high and paranoid and freaking out. And just looking, and he leans over, he takes my phone out of my hands to sign for the credit card. And I was like, sweet, I don't have a phone anymore. And as a 5'2" millennial, that's your only line of defense these days. So I was like, shit, this is getting realer. So I'm really trying to just look tough, look around, get out of here. And I like glance to my left, and there's another dude, and he's like coming out of the hallway, like rolling up his sleeves. And I was like, okay, I'm getting dick tonight. Like this is what's happening. But I was very scared. I was very nervous. I was like, shit, I gotta get out of here. So really quick, I came up with this plan in my head. I was like, all right, so this dude's gonna come and like Dexter me and choke me out by the neck, but I'm gonna drop between his legs, and there's a door there. Fuck my phone. He can look at my naked pictures. I don't really care. And then I'll be free. And the dude just kind of like hands me the phone, opens the door, and he's like, have a good night, kid. And I was like, you don't even want to try? Like, no. All right, are you guys ready to get the show rolling? Thank you.